So one of the things that I hear the most from parents, especially during the summertime, is that they want their kids to be active. And in fact, when talking about things like summer camps or summer programs or activities, oftentimes what I'll hear them say is simply, I just want my kid not to be sitting and playing video games all day long. Because with cool games now, with like Minecraft and Fortnite and all these things that are actually quite engaging, kids will literally sit for 8 hours if they were allowed to, playing video games. And we have to look at the reason why. I mean, why are video games so exciting, so addictive even? I mean, even think about it. We have grown people that are going around playing Pokemon Go or the new Harry Potter video game. Why? Well, the first thing is that it gives them a sense of progress. Going from level to level gives them a sense of achievement. Going from level 1 to level 2 or level 38 to 39 makes them feel a sense of accomplishment. Okay? Second of all, they get to learn and do new things. So there might be some level of new ability or skill that once they achieve that level 17 or whatever it is, that wow, I get to do something new. And so not only is it, do they feel a sense of progress, but they get to try something new with it. And there is a level of challenge, Sometimes they have to overcome something, and they really do feel that sense of accomplishment. That's why video games, and especially over the past 15 years, the idea of a social video game has become really, really increasingly popular in not just kids, but in adults too. But let's look at it. Let's look at what the difference is. You have this sense of accomplishment, but how real is it? I mean, if you're a level 92 Pokemon trainer, or you have a certain level of Fortnite, does it really translate into having some level of skill in life? And the answer, for the most part, is no. But it gives people a chance to feel that, but the problem is, it isn't real at all. And oftentimes, the challenge of doing stuff in real life becomes too hard, and they'll increasingly turn to video games. So what's a solution for this? Something, and I'm not saying martial arts is the only solution, but something like martial arts can be really, really great. We have a level progression in martial arts where you can get, from level 1 to 2 to 3, we do the same thing. They're called belt colors. And so with each belt color, you have to have some level of achievement and new skills that you learn, and then there's a challenge. We call them tests. Or they might be in a format like a tournament, or you have to break a board physically, and they have to actually not just learn something, but overcome a challenge so that they do feel that level of progress and real achievement. And when they do, that is real. They are physically stronger. They did learn something new, so it's more sustainable. Oftentimes, activities that are like martial arts or have some sort of way to progress can be addictive, but in a super positive way. Another great thing about martial art is that it's physical. So they have to be physically active and get off the couch and do something that'll make them physically healthy. Video games, you're sitting on the couch. You're oftentimes staring at a screen. It's terrible for your eyes. They've been talking about things with the neck now, like looking down. Martial arts or other physical activities like that will keep kids active, keep them progressing, and give them something real that they can do that can be just as enjoyable as video games. Now, there's another big attractive point about video games that has really only happened over the past 15 or 20 years, which is different than perhaps when video games first came out, which it truly can be a social thing. When you were playing the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo or the Atari, you could be social, but people had to physically be right there with you. Nowadays, people can make friends with someone on the other side of the world playing the same game. And so they create these levels of relationship or connection or friendship with people that's very, very easy and oftentimes without a level of judgment. So we need to be able to replace that with something that truly is, again, real. And the friendships and the connections that people will create in a class, also in a team sport like soccer or baseball, but in a physical activity can create good friendships that also keep kids coming and give them something healthy to grow into. That's one of the great things about martial arts.